Hey everybody, it's Carl. Welcome back to the dining room table. Means it's time for another hot sauce review. Today we're going to be reviewing the Bravado Spice Company Black Garlic Carolina Reaper sauce. I've seen this sauce around on YouTube a couple times. I think Paul H may have used it. I got this as a gift from my sweet lady friend for Christmas, I believe last year. It's been sitting in the cupboard. So figured I'd give it a shot. I had a lot of hot sauces that got kind of buried. I've been meaning to try this one before now. What are we going to be having it with? Well, it's the new year. You guys have been checking out my Instagram post. You know that I've gained a ton of weight and I need to get back in shape. So we're going to be doing a healthy meal today to test out this hot sauce. My local grocery store has a line of pre-packaged raw foods that you can buy and take home and cook under their Meal Simple line. And tonight's serving or dish is going to be lemon pepper salmon with wild rice and broccoli. It's about 500 calories. So fitting right into my calorie goal for the day. And looks delicious, smells delicious. It's a really cool thing. Like I said, you just pop them in the oven. You pick them up at the store. They make them fresh. They're, in their cooler section for a few days. And it's usually like a raw protein, some type of vegetable, some type of carbohydrate. You bring it home, bake it in the oven for about 20 minutes, and you have a delicious meal. They have less healthier options, but for me, this is a good way to get fish into my diet because I stink at cooking fish. It never comes out right. I'm not great at finding the right kind of marinade or flavor for it, so this is a perfect way for me to get a fish meal in. And as part of my New Year's goals, eating healthier and losing this weight again, I want to get at least 2 fish meals a week in. All right, so garlic hot sauce. Smells garlicky, vinegary, maybe a little Reaper. I have misplaced my porcelain spoon, so we're just going to be testing it out on the spork today. And that's a pretty good sized dollop, maybe more than a tablespoon or a teaspoon. So let's see. It's spicy right off the bat. That Carolina Reaper hits. It's no joke. There is a good strong garlic flavor, but it's definitely got a forward spice. Let's see if I can read the ingredients if they're on here. Vinegar, red serranos, Carolina Reaper, roasted garlic, maple syrup as the sweetening agent. That's interesting. Black garlic, black pepper, and sea salt. So that is the black garlic. I don't know what black garlic is. I've never heard of it. But it makes a very tasty sauce. It's also very spicy. So I'm just going to use this liberally because there is quite a bit of heat on that. And I'll tell you from experience, hot sauces become your best friend when you're really trying to cut your calories. You can do a lot of things to season and flavor foods, but there are some foods that hot sauce really just kind of masks the blandness of, and broccoli to me is one of them. Beautiful, perfectly roasted broccoli. A little bit of the wild rice. Very good. And we'll give the salmon a try. Beautiful, flaky. Got a great lemon pepper flavor. This is the first time I've had this meal, and I gotta say, I'm very pleased with it. I'm gonna have to take a sip of water because this is spicy, and I haven't been eating a ton of very spicy foods lately, so I am a little bit out of practice. As with anything, you can build tolerances, and you definitely build a tolerance for hot sauces. So the more you eat them, the more you can tolerate, and I haven't had anything super spicy in a couple of months. Trying to just I have been just taking it easy, trying not to have any stomach problems. So I think really about the spiciest thing I've had is maybe some habanero salsa that I made, which wasn't that spicy at all. So I hope everybody is having a good new year. So far, 2022, it's going to take me 6 months to get used to that. It's been pretty good to me. New Year's Eve was uneventful. Went and spent the evening with my sweet lady friend, and unfortunately, I fell asleep before midnight. So what you got to do? We did have a great New Year's Day together. Nice steak dinner, hanging out, just enjoying each other's company. It was really good. She's an amazing cook. The steak, potatoes, black-eyed peas, cabbage, all fantastic. And she was kind enough to send me home with a care package, which I finished for lunch yesterday. So, very good. So like I mentioned, trying to get back on the healthy eating and exercising train. It's horrible when you have a ton of extra weight on and you're trying to exercise. Like, I forgot how hard it was to start all over again. Weighing in at about 290 pounds. I woke up this morning and was going to wake up at 5 a.m. to get a workout in to kind of start my day. Once again, I am not used to waking up quite so early. So I woke up at 5 a.m. and proceeded to fall right back asleep until about 8 o'clock. In which I woke up, had some coffee, got my workout in. Man, it was tough. Like, it was all I could do to finish it. It was a 45-minute resistance workout. I used my total gym. I did body weight squats, body weight lunges, cable pulls, did some bicep curls with dumbbells, push-ups, sit-ups. Started off with a 10-minute warm-up on like a exercise step. I think it was about maybe six inches high. So I did that for 20 minutes as my warm-up, and then I did my weight routine. Finished it off with some ab work, some crunches. I was beat. It was ridiculous how tired I was. And I used to be able to work through that with more weight or more resistance in a much more less heavy breathing time. But it is what it is. I did it to myself. I ate the food, I drank the beers and the sodas and whatever else. And now I got to pay for it. But, things like this and the meal prep that I did today, it's not terrible. The hardest part is just getting used to getting in the habit of working out, getting in the habit of making those meals and eating the same thing for a week at a time. But with things like hot sauce, hot sauce makes all meals more palatable. And this is definitely a good one. There's no joke when they said spicy. They marked it as like a 5, like a rating 5 of fire, and it's definitely spicy. It's got my nose running, a little bead of sweat at the top, but it's very tasty. It's definitely helping this broccoli go down. I am not a huge fan of broccoli by any means, but I eat it because it's good for me, and it's full of fiber, and it's easy to cook. What else? That's really about it, man. My goal, my weight loss goal this year is to lose anywhere to be between 1 to 2 pounds a week, so maybe 50 to 100 pounds this year. I'd like to get back down to about 200 pounds, maybe 195. That's really where I kind of felt the best, and I can do it. I've done it before. Unfortunately, I have to do it again, but I can do it. It's just going to take a little bit of work, a little bit of discipline, a little bit of math, to get my calories calculated and everything. Right now, I think my calorie goal for the day is around 1,800 calories, and that puts me on track to lose about 2 pounds a week. I know that, especially with the way I've been eating the last month of the year, like I'll probably lose 10 pounds in the first 3 weeks or 4 weeks with no problem, because it's going to be a lot of salt loss. Been eating a lot of fast food, been eating a lot of packaged foods, convenience foods, and those things are full of sodium. And you guys know that the saltier the food you eat, the more water you retain, the heavier you are. So, and I've noticed it, like my legs are a little, my ankles are a little puffy, and I have a natural tendency to hold on to a lot of water when I eat salty foods. I'm pretty sensitive to salty foods. So my legs and ankles are definitely on the swollen side. That's a good way that I can track how much sodium I'm getting rid of. And the goal to deal with that is increase my water intake, drink at least a gallon a day. Watch my daily sodium intake in food, keep that below the recommended 2,300 milligrams a day, and I should be able to clear most of that within about a month. That's really it. That's my plan, guys. Like I said, stick to the channel, stick with the channel. I hope you don't get tired of me talking about this. I'll try and kind of limit what I'm talking about, or when I talk about it, kind of like food reviews, because that is when it's most applicable, be the food stuff. And that's really where I'm at right now. Starting from scratch. Today is not day one, but it is definitely day one-ish. So anyway, thank you guys and gals so much for spending a little time with me. I hope you enjoyed the video. I gotta say, if you can find the Bravado Spice Company Black Garlic Carolina Reaper sauce, it's a very tasty sauce. It is very spicy, and I think you will enjoy it if you like the spice. I'm happy with it. I'll definitely finish this bottle probably in a couple of weeks' time. That's it. Once again, thank you guys and gals so much. Hope you stick with me through this journey. Watch my progress. Like, comment, subscribe, cheer for me in the comments. I need the encouragement. But anyway, as always, I appreciate your time. Hope you have a great night or day or whenever you watch this. I hope 2021 treats you well. I hope the rest of this week treats you well. 2022 treats you well. Sorry, see, I'm never going to get used to that. It's going to take me 6 months. But no matter what you do, go spend some time with your friends and family, because it is very important. And I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks again, and God bless.